वेलकम स्टूडेंट्स, आपका यूट्यूब चैनल शंकर कोचिंग में स्वागत है। मैं प्रोफेसर प्रेम शंकर आज 9th क्लास के स्टूडेंट्स को एनसीईआरटी बुक से चैप्टर नंबर 3 कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री पढ़ाऊंगा। आप इस वीडियो को अंत तक देखें। मेरा ये वीडियो आपको अच्छा लगता है तो इसे लाइक करें, सब्सक्राइब करें और अपने दोस्तों के साथ शेयर करें। तो चलिए वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, we will discuss the three parts: introduction, Cartesian system and plotting a point. For introduction, mind it, this is the two axis. Actually in this coordinate geometry, we take two axes, horizontal axis and this vertical axis, basically in the coordinate geometry. Suppose I have a given one point here. One point here I have given, and a sheet of paper is given at this point, like this. A sheet of paper is given like this, and I want to locate this point. This point I want to locate. So how to locate this point? So I will make what? I will just drop a perpendicular on this horizontal line and another this perpendicular on the vertical line. Okay, so let's suppose this distance is from here. Later on we will see this is called the origin. So let's suppose this distance is from here to here. Let's suppose this is 4, and this distance from here to here it is 3. Okay, now what is the point of this this dot? So we will locate this from the coordinate geometry. It will be your nothing but it will be your 3 and 4. So the location of this point is 3 and 4. So this is the part of a mathematics. So that is a coordinate geometry. Now let's suppose I am taking one more example. Basically, we use the graph paper. Okay, so one more example I am taking. Let's suppose I have one graph paper in this way. In this way, I have one graph paper is there, and the division is like this on the graph paper. The division is like this. So, like this, like you. So I will make the rows and this columns. These are the rows and this is the columns. If you see minutely, you will find that this is nothing but this is a graph. So let's suppose I want to make what is the position of this point. Okay, so I will count the columns from here to here. It is 1, 2, and this is on the third, and then we will see the row also. So 1 and 2 and column 2. So this point is nothing but this is your 2 and 2. So 2 and 2. This will be the location of this point. This point on the graph paper. So this is all about the introduction. Cartesian system. For the Cartesian system, again I will recall you from the introduction part that there is a vertical and this horizontal axis in this coordinate system. What is this Cartesian system? See, one thing we know that number system we had seen. So what is happening in the number system? Let's suppose a line is like this. In the number system, you have the 0 and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And here we have -1, -2, -3, minus, like this. So this is what again in the number system. This is a number line. Okay, number line. So one scientist that he is discretes discretes. He told that we can take two numbers line at different angle, but he decided to take this two number line on perpendicular to each other, okay, like this. Suppose I can make two number lines in many ways, like in this way also, but he suggests what? He suggests that this type of number line must be arranged. This type of number line discourages. So he told that this is a better way of this plotting. This one at the horizontal, another as a vertical, and this angle must be 90 degree. Okay. So basically, what is this Cartesian system? Cartesian system is nothing. Cartesian system is we have the horizontal axis and as well we have a vertical axis. So let's suppose the horizontal axis is like this. Let's suppose this is the horizontal axis. I call it as x dash. This is x dash x, and obviously this is nothing but this is the origin, and these points are 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this left side of this 0. Obviously this is nothing but this is a -1, -2, -3, like this. And so this is the vertical, this is the horizontal axis. Similarly, we have what? We have the vertical axis also. So let's suppose in this way we have the vertical axis. So this is O. Let's suppose this is Y. This is Y dash. Again, this 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is nothing but -1, -2, and this is -3, like this. Okay, now if I combine this both, so I will get the figure something like this. I am combining both. I am combining this horizontal axis and vertical axis. I am combining both axes at a time. So this is what? This is your x dash. This is x. Obviously, this is y, and this is y dash. Okay. So I am combining these two axes in such a way so that they will cut at this point, and this point is your 0 for the both, and it is called what? It is called the origin also. So 0 is here. So what will be here? It will be this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and likewise here also -1. And -2, -3, -4, like this. Similarly, on the vertical axis, we have what? We have this. This is how much? This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This is 4. And here it is your -1, -2, and -3. So in this way. Now, so we call this. This 0, we call this 0 as an origin. This is nothing but this is origin. This is origin, and this axis OX and OY. This we call the OX and OY. This is your positive. This is called the positive axis. Positive axis. Similarly, I can say that. This is OX dash and OY dash. This I called it negative axis. This is nothing but this is a negative axis. Okay, so you can see here what is that? This is 4 parts are there. 4 parts are there. So these 4 parts we call it quadrant. This is your first coordinate. This we call it second coordinate. Similarly, this is your third coordinate, and this is fourth coordinate. 4 coordinates are there. So if I say for the first coordinate, what is the meaning of this? Meaning of first coordinate is what? That is, this is a plus is there also, and then plus is also this. Similarly, for the second coordinate, I have the negative there, then positive, negative and the positive. Third coordinate, that is your negative, and another one is also negative. And lastly, I have the fourth coordinate. In the fourth coordinate, I have this is positive and then negative. So this is Cartesian system. Let's suppose I am taking a very short example. Let's suppose I want to place this minus 1 and minus 1 and let's suppose minus 1. Minus 1 and minus 1 I want to play. So how to plot minus 1 and minus 1? So for plotting minus 1 and minus 1, first of all we will see whether this in which coordinate this minus 1 and minus 1 is there. So you will see here this is in the third coordinate. So since it is in the third coordinate, so I will say that we will plot this minus 1 minus 1 where it will be plotting in the third coordinate. So if it is the third coordinate, so what will the from x-axis minus 1 and from this. So this point is your minus 1 and minus 1. So this is all about the Cartesian system. Now plotting a point. So as I told you, in this coordinate we have the x-axis and we have the y-axis. So now in this plotting a point means a point is given and you have to plot that point. Obviously we have to plot that point on a graph paper. So let's suppose I have any point. What to do? I have to any point. First of all, I have to decide whether it is this in which coordinate it is. Whether it is in the first coordinate, in the second coordinate, third coordinate, or in the fourth coordinate. Okay. So let's suppose I want to plot the points. So let's suppose I want to plot the point. Points are, let's suppose I have minus 2, 4. Minus 2, 4. This is the first one. Then second one is let's suppose the second one is your minus 3 and minus 1. Third is, let's suppose the points minus 1 and 0. Third one, then fourth one is, let's suppose fourth one is 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Fourth one is 1 and 2. And let's suppose I want to plot this point. So what to do? So for plotting that one, first of all I will make the graph paper into four parts. Four parts. So in the means first coordinate, 4 coordinates, first, second, third, and fourth coordinate. So I will draw the first. Firstly, I will draw the axis. This axis I will draw. Obviously, this is your horizontal one. This is the horizontal axis. Horizontal. Call it what? I will call it x and x dash. Okay. Now I will draw the vertical axis as well. So this is what? This is, let's suppose, the vertical axis. This is the nothing but this is the vertical axis and this is y and y dash. So this axis, this horizontal axis and vertical axis cut here somewhere here at this point. Okay, at this point we cut it. So let's suppose this is, I call it O or origin. Okay. Now I have to plot this point. So for plotting this point, what I will do, I will take this as a 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5. Okay. Here it will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise, at this point, this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I divided this graph paper into 4 coordinates. This is the first coordinate. I will call it the first coordinate. This I call it second coordinate. This I call it third coordinate. And lastly, we have the fourth coordinate at this point. Okay. So this is 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it will be -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Here it is also -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Okay. Now suppose I want to plot this point -2 and 4. So where it is -2, obviously -2 and 4. So it will be in the second coordinate. -2 and 4. This will be in the second coordinate. So this will be the -2, and this is what? This is your 4. So this -2 and 4, this is in the second coordinate. Now the next one is 3 and -1. 3 and -1. So 3 is the positive one. So this is 3 and -1. So it's in the fourth coordinate. So this is your 3, this is 3, and this is your -1. So this is your 3 and -1. This will be in the fourth coordinate. Then I have the -1 and 0. -1, -1. Y is 0. So this is your -1 and 0. This point is -1 and 0. Lastly, I have 1 and 2. 1 and 2. X-axis means this will be in the first coordinate. Okay. So this is the first coordinate. So 1 and after that 1 and 2. So x-axis 1 and y-axis 2. So this is 1 and 2. Okay. So this is 1 and 2, and this will be in the first coordinate. So this is how to plot a point. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubt, write in the comment box. If you like the content of video, please like it, subscribe it, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.